Welcome to our latest edition of Project Forward Chronicles. I am Dr. Heather Bish, the Director of Project Forward, and I have two special guests with me today. I have Tara Marini, our Workforce Coordinator in the program, and Elena Coln, one of our first year students. Welcome. So Elena, I had a couple questions for you today, and I was hoping our Workforce Coordinator, Mrs. Marini, would jump in and expand on anything that you're talking about, because I know this is your first year at Project Forward, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about your business. I heard you have a very popular business, and you've now come to Project Forward for some vocational training. So tell me a little bit about that.
I have an Etsy site called Elena C's Creations, and it helps me with Project Forward by working on helping me make things to sell.
That's awesome. And you had a retail exploratory this year, right?
Yeah.
So you learned about selling things in the store?
Yes.
And some of the business aspect of it?
Yes.
Miss Marini, where do our students usually have their work placements when they're in retail?
So in retail, we have a lot of local shops. We have also the actually a little gift shop at the college as well. We have a clothing store in the Cape Cod Mall. I'd have to say I'm really impressed. One of the things coming out of the exploratory, which is our first year rotation, and you've just been in this first year, is definitely under the pandemic, this idea of thinking outside the box. And so the fact that you've taken some of the skills that you've learned in that class and really thought, okay, what can I do? I probably can't right now be in a traditional store, that you've thought outside the box and gone through Etsy. It's just really great.
It is. And Elena was featured on a Boston news channel recently with her thriving business. So that was a pretty awesome accomplishment. Congratulations on that. Tell me, Elena, I know when you're in college, it's really hard to decide what you want to do. I know I changed what I wanted to do 2 times when I was in college. And that's really common with college students, is thinking you want to do one thing and then deciding to do something else. What do you think you want to study next year for your concentration?
Retail.
Definitely. That's what you want to do. Do you think you'd like to have a store someday?
Yes.
That's awesome. So what have you learned so far about getting a job from Cape Cod Community College?
I've learned how to meeting people, interacting with people, and doing the interviews.
Right. So soft skills are very important for our students. And when we have these internship opportunities, we have job coaches with our students. And Tara, do you want to talk a little bit more about how the job coaches support students in the workplace?
Sure. So Ellen, if you going into retail next year, you would be assigned a job coach, and then you'd be assigned a work site. And you could have 2 different sites over the course of your second year, or 1. Job coaches take what is being learned in the classroom, and then they work with the student and apply it directly in their volunteer internship experience. So let's just play this out a little bit. We have hopefully we're returning back to normal. We'll be on ground at some point sooner than later, hopefully. If you were to be assigned to the Seashore Cafe, which is a really sort of very busy spot, it intersects 2 main intersections at the college. We run our own Seashore Cafe. You would be right there applying the tasks that you've learned in the retail class, customer service, cash register skills, and working at the Seashore Cafe with a job coach right next to you. And pulling back and letting you be as independent as you'd likely become early on, but there for support should you need it. Does that sound interesting?
Yes.
Where do you see your business growing, Elena, after this?
I see it growing like selling supplies at a store.
Awesome. That's wonderful. And tell me, what are the best parts of your classes right now at Project Forward at the college? It is a very unique year because we are doing everything over Zoom, right?
The best part is probably practicing using a practice money kit.
Yep, that's very important to know. Those money skills are really important for a business.
Have you even thought about expanding your Etsy business, what you might do other than the masks?
Yes.
What are you thinking?
Crochet items and bracelets.
Well, congratulations.
That's awesome. I'm so happy you all joined me today. Thank you for coming and talking to me about our program. And I hope this helps others learn more about what we're doing over here at Project Forward. All right, thank you.